Hey everyone, this is GKE715. Welcome back to my Let's Play on Transformers Prime. In the last episode, well, we ended up doing mission number 3, Deserted. Which, of course, we managed to reunite with Bulkhead, but unfortunately, Miko was captured by, by Starscream. So now, we're gonna be making our way, out of the Energon mine with Raph. Or at least, out of this mission. And so, we're gonna play as Bumblebee. Let's do this.
Bumblebee? Bumblebee? There you are! Finally! Are you okay? I may be able to hack those restraints. Just hold on.
Okie dokie. Alright, here we are.
B, I found the elevator. Come over here.
Alright, so we're playing as Bumblebee.
Come on!
He is a scout class Autobot, of course, which of course his main primary job is, well, scouting. Anyone at least that should know that. Oh boy.
Alert! The Autobot has escaped.
All right, great. So I guess we have more of these annoying Viacons. There we go. Come on. There we go. Get off. All right, get off.
Charge up your gun, B. It'll do more damage.
All right, there we go. Yeah, and Bumblebee, he actually dual wields two of his Stinger blasters, which of course is pretty awesome. There we go. Go, come on. There we go, come on. Oh, right in the pit. Alright. Let's get a move on. And also, obviously, yes, Bumblebee, doesn't have his voice. Which, yet again, losing his voice, I don't know when that started becoming a trope. I think it started becoming a trope, ever since, the frickin', Michael Bay movies, I think. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it came from that. But in the case of Transformers Prime, Bumblebee lost his voice, I believe, during a battle at a place called Tiger Pax. I think that's what the place was called. I don't really remember much like the story, but I know Ratchet did try, to restore his voice, but of course he lived with the guilt. That's the case. Despite all of that, though, Bumblebee, is still a pretty formidable fighter. Even though he is, sometimes I believe he is listed as one of the weaker members of the Autobots, but yet somehow, though, he can still keep his own. Destroy these boxes, because these boxes may contain, these, little, yellow, scrap pieces, whatever they are.
I'm not gonna let him go any further. Take care of him here.
Get under some cover before your shield goes down.
Okay, that is, we have a new enemy. That is a Viacon sniper. Which, of course, true to its name, these guys, will, of course, run away and reposition. There we go. There he is. There you go, he's dead. Yeah, you can also hit, this raw unprocessed energon in order, to hit these guys, of course. Okay, I got hit. Wow. Okay. Okay, almost got hit. These guys are everywhere. Jeez, okay. There we go. Flip kick, and then finish him off. Alright. Okay. Oh, God. Can I, let's see. Alright, there we go. He's dead. actually like punch these boxes because they may have a little like these scraps and all that stuff. Besides, like you know, it gives you a better scoring and all that. Which it is up to you guys if you want to like have a good score or ranking on all these missions. Be my guest. I'm not gonna exactly like stop any of you guys. I'm just doing it because just for the fun of it and all that. Besides, it's fun. It's fun, you know, collecting stuff. Really, it is. All right. More enemies. Great. Oh, and yep, and these snipers, I believe, you know, they turn also into helicopters. So I guess it is true, you know, that they have diversity in the vehicle department. Isn't that interesting? I don't think, can I even get over there? Actually, I want to try something. I want to try something if I can actually jump over there. And I want to see if Bumblebee can actually make it. Let's see, okay. Alright, first, transform into a car. And then, jump! There we go, we can make it. And I was right, there is an artifact in here. I gotta get off of it. Alright, I'm gonna go like, you know, do it again. Alright. Okay, whoa, okay, whoa, okay, whoa. Alright, let's see, alright, there's the elevator, so at least maybe, let's just go there, I guess. And there's Raph, as well.
Bumblebee, good, you're safe. Let's take this elevator and get out of here. We're still underground. Listen, B, security's too tight for us to get any further. We need to disable the security system.
All right. So I guess you know we're about to do something.
Somewhere on this floor, but this isn't easy.
All right. I guess all right. While Raph is working on that, let's actually like go in there and see what we can do to help him out. All right. What do we got here?
I found the fugitive. He's in the first basement.
All right. More trouble. There we go. There we go. Alright, more enemies. You know, this is about to get interesting. There we go. There we go. He's about to hit. Come on. Alright, get over here. There you go. That takes care of him. I actually kind of like. You know what's funny? You know the helicopter. You know Decepticons. Huh?
Go check them out.
Yeah, the helicopter Decepticons. They kind of remind me a little bit of another helicopter like Decepticon. Arachnus is the only one. No, there wasn't another one. I think his name was. Crud. I don't remember what was the guy's name. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what was his name. Hold on. His name, yeah, Blackout. It was Blackout. Yeah, Blackout was, you know, what was the other one that could turn into a helicopter.
Not gonna let him go any further. Take care of him here.
There we go. There we go. Come here. Just gotta like, keep pelting this guy like, you know, with energy bolts. I might as well like actually just keep punching these, because why not? There we go, okay. Alright, what have we got in here?
B, I can't hack in because of that device in the room.
Can we actually let this from here? Oh no, we gotta jump over it. Okay, okay. We'll play by your rules, Hasbro. There we go. There we go. Just smash this. There we go. That's destroyed. Oi.
Good. There's one more to go.
All right. I gotta go over here.
Not gonna let him go any further. Take care of him here.
Oh, I should have. Okay. Can I actually like? Okay, there we go. That like messes up. You know that energon like deposit. Oh god! Whoa! There we go. That wipes that guy out. What do we got in here? More unprocessed energon, which I assume is not safe to consume. What do we got here? Oh, hey, look at this! A little storage room. Probably someone you know doesn't want to share the energon. Like, I bet he must be so hungry, he refuses to share it. And look at this. This right here, I believe, is yeah. Even the Decepticons use mining equipment, you know, in order, you know, to get through all of this. I still remember that one episode where, like, Ratchet just... I still remember that one episode where Ratchet, you know, just beat the crap out of a Decepticon miner for no reason. I still remember that episode. And the amount of out-of-context jokes where that came from. Ugh. Hey, welcome, you know, to the internet.
Thanks. Now I can find the security server. I marked the location of the security server on the radar.
Oi. All right, just gotta mark my way over here. Alrighty. What's over here? Alright, we gotta be careful. Don't touch, you know, those lasers, because I believe if we touch them, something bad could really happen, and I do not want that.
Intruders! Guard the security generator!
There we go. There you go. You know, that got those guys out of the way. Alright, better. Yeah, it's better. You know, to go get rid of the snipers first, because you know, as long as they live, they're gonna cause more problems to us. There we go. Oh, okay. Alright, that one's dead. Come on. There we go, come on. Got him. That's all of them. I think. Like, I think that's all of them, I think. Yeah, usually if I were you, clear the main area out of enemy surface before you do your main objective. Okay. Okay, there we go.
B, I need help. They found me. You've got to get back here fast. They're breaking through the doors. Hurry.
Okay, yeah, all right, crap. You know, all right, we gotta go and help and get them away from Wrath. All right, elevator here is taking a lot of damage. You know, I gotta hurry up.
What? How did he get here?
There we go.
They're breaking through the doors. Hurry.
All right, come on. There we go. There you go. Get out of here. Alright, that's all of them, I think. There you go.
Thanks, B. You just saved my life. Finally, we're back on ground level. I'll hang back if you say so, B, but I think you worry too much.
Alright.
Bumblebee! Don't worry, I'll keep the doors closed.
Don't run off just yet. Lord Megatron would be displeased if I let you go so easily.
Here we go. This is Knockout. Oh boy, whoa, Jesus, okay, wow. Knockout, he's a character, he first appeared in Transformers Prime, and I believe this is his first appearance. Knockout, much like Ratchet, he is actually a medic. Although he is not the kind of medic you want to trust, into healing you, but that's what he is. Of course, he's okay, wow, Jesus, okay. Yeah, he's pretty fast, for that guy. Knockout is also a friend, at least, or I believe a breakdown. I think that was his name, and all that, of course. And what's even more funny in IDW, it's actually confirmed, that they are a gay couple. Yeah, which that is not a joke. It is true. You don't believe me? Look it up. Yeah, despite I believe he's overall considered one of the more friendlier Decepticons, this guy is still pretty dangerous one. After all, though, he has done his own fair share of atrocities, and all of that in the past. Which, it does not surprise me, if he's done that. There we go, okay. Okay, jeez, okay. They're blast them, at least, to, There we go. I need the inner jump for this. Okay, wow, okay. There we go, okay, now I just gotta knock him back like that. Uh-oh. And he's gonna use this attack. We gotta be, we gotta be careful not to touch those bubbles, I assume. Don't touch them. Okay. Alright. Okay, wow. Okay, he broke, okay, geez, yeah, he broke through my shield, okay. Okay, now I'm trying to see what he's doing. Okay, I keep forgetting, that you're supposed to press the A button every time when you're gonna attack. Okay, can't counter that, okay. Jesus, okay. Am I actually gonna be losing, to one doctor? That's dangerous. Okay, can't even avoid him. Okay, can't even avoid that attack. Okay. Okay, wow, okay. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna be having my first game over against this guy, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Yup. Wow. Yup. That was my first game over against this guy. Jeez. Yep. First time I actually had a game over against this dude. All right, let's retry. Do you want a little more energy to retry? Nah. I'm sure I can take on knockout, you know, without the energy helping. All right. Anyways, though, well, let's see if we can actually like keep pelting this guy over. There we go. Okay, well, okay. You know, something really funny I forgot to mention about knockout and all that stuff is that if you scratch his paint, or if you guys know, this guy cares a little bit too much about his paint job. And that's not a joke. When I remember, I don't know what episode it was, but I remember that Bulkhead decided that, like, you know, to draw something on his paint job, and so he got upset and said that you painted my paint job. Prepare for surgery. Oh, I still remember like when he like got upset over all of that. Better like you know, keep blasting him, like, you know, while we're at it. Okay, he's gonna do that. Okay. There you go. Just keep hitting him. All right, he's pretty durable. He's pretty durable for I want to say like a medic. Yet again, though, like not all medics are not built the same. Not built the same. There you go. Oh god. Wait a minute. Now I'm realizing. Wait, can I actually bait him to these things? Okay, wow, jeez, okay. There we go. There we go, managed to avoid him that one. There we go. He's defeated.
Bumblebee, the Decepticons grabbed Miko. Is Raph there with you?
Of course. Of course, you know, they're gonna use the humans as bargaining chips. Why am I not exactly surprised? Alright. Well, with that, we got the Energon Mines. We collected like 5 Cybertron artifacts. We also got some concept art that we can now look at, of course, which is awesome. Let's go like actually quit and take a look at the at Bumblebee's information and all that stuff. What do we got here in the gallery? Let's look around here. Characters. So what we got in the... So we have... let's go up the way back up there. So we have Bumblebee. Let's go see like what his information has to say. A skilled scout and a fighter. Bumblebee is the youngest Autobot warrior. In the war that took place during the brutal final days of Cybertron, he lost his voice in a tragic accident. Although he can no longer speak, he is well understood by his fellow Autobots and his human friend Raph. Bumblebee is always ready to jump into action at any sign of danger. And of course, his alt mode is that of a car, which I believe it's a Camaro. I think I want to assume, roughly. Anything else that I am missing? Okay, they added Raph's biography, which is interesting. Right, 12-year-old Raphael, or Raphael Esquivel, I want to assume that's how I pronounce it, or Raph, is a young genius with a computer skill that have helped the Autobots out of crisis on many occasions. His ability to help discover, you know, the Dark Energon readings on the meteor to alert the Autobots of Megatron's plan. With Bumblebee as his partner, these two form the perfect mix of reasoning and strength. Which, of course, like, you know, that's pretty interesting about that. And of course, here's the concept art, which in the concept art, it shows artwork of what the Autobots look like, or it shows the art of some of what the Autobots, you know, did look like in the early builds in the concept art and all that. And what's interesting, they kind of look, they all look like identical to what they look like, obviously, and all that, which is like, you know, really interesting. There is more concept art as well, but of course there's 70 of these you gotta get, of course. But anyways, though, you know, we're still not done yet with this, though. I'll see you guys in the next episode where we tackle the next mission, which is mission number 5, Dark Envoy, which of course confront the threat of the giant, which is over there at whatever place it is. Until then, see you guys then. Peace out.